Good morning, guys. So today you're going to see the VSL that I've been working on for the past 2 weeks, and it is what I believe is going to make me $20,000 to $50,000 in the next 30 days. Give it a look. Let me know what you think, and that's going to be all for today's video. How many times have you paid for leads from Google, Angie, or Thumbtack only to end up chasing people who cancel or say it's too expensive? And that's only if you get them to answer. Now, if you try to scale your cleaning business using paid ads and you feel overwhelmed, you're not alone. Every day, you see other cleaning business owners, Facebook groups, school communities, and YouTube videos hitting those $60,000, $120,000, $140,000 months, and you can't help but wonder, why not me? What is it that they're doing? And so you hear they're also running ads, except on different platforms. So you give it a shot and you just end up burning your money and barely making a profit. And it doesn't just cost you cash, it's costing you hours on the phone with leads, cleaners on standby, and that sinking feeling that you might just not be able to scale in your market. And I totally get it because before I helped cleaning businesses add $50,000 to $100,000 to their yearly revenue, and before I started my cleaning business, I spent 3 years in the exact same spot, seeing others achieve my goals while I'm stuck wondering how to make ends meet. I dropped out of Duke on 85% scholarship. I worked in sales and I got fired for being so bad after 2 months. And I also documented my journey. So this is a video that I uploaded almost 2 years ago. The title represents my current balance at the time of recording the video. I had $193 in my bank account. And it wasn't until I paid experts to teach me how to do it faster that I was able to break free from this unending cycle. They showed me the pitfalls. They gave me the exact systems that I needed. And that's when I scaled this business from almost nothing, so $2,800 March of this year, to $10,000 in the span of 4 months, so July of the same year, 2025. And I want to repay the favor here. I want to show you the ropes, the exact systems we implement inside of home cleaning businesses to see them add $50,000 to $100,000 to their yearly revenue. But before we dive into it, I want to give you a big disclaimer here. What you're about to see is not just another agency promising you leads or conversations with potential customers. I own the cleaning business myself. I know how it works. I've been in your shoes. And I started the cleaning business last year, so July of 2024, with $300, me and a partner, and we scaled it to $900 in monthly recurring revenue in 2 weeks. I cleaned the homes myself alongside my partner, and of course, we were not good at it. I don't even know how people wanted us to come back. And I decided to help cleaning businesses instead that could actually deliver good service. Without further ado, introducing to you the Booked Fully system. It's a done for you growth engine that plugs directly into your cleaning business and nurtures your leads. It comes with a trained sales agents to close those leads, pricing methods that stick like glue, and a blueprint to turn one-times into loyal recurring customers. So imagine, instead of wasted ad spend, chasing unqualified leads, wondering if growth is possible, you get more cleaning customers to spend more money with you in less time over and over again. Now, if all that were true, would you at least be interested? Now, I know you might be wondering, well, how does the system work? What if I don't have any leads coming in? I'm already getting leads, but they're low quality. Will the system help? Does it work in my market? Who is the sales agent and do I have to manage them? Do I need to learn anything? Do I have to discount my prices? What if it doesn't work? Is there a guarantee? All great questions, and let me break it down for you. So the Booked Fully system is a done-for-you, plug-and-play system that converts leads into monthly recurring revenue. And this is if you are already generating a good amount of leads. And if you're not currently generating leads, or your leads are low quality, that's not even a problem. Because we'll step in and we'll crank the lead volume up to 100 plus qualified leads every month. And we've tried the system in multiple markets. So we got big cities like Vegas. And this is John. We helped him with Cobalt Cleaning Road in Vegas. In just 30 days, we spent $1,500 on ads, got 22 cleans, collected $5,000 during that month. and converted $1,300 in monthly recurring revenue. Now, the average stay with this business, meaning how long customers tend to stay, is 14 and a half months. So that's $18,981 that customers are going to pay during that stay period. So $1,500 in ad spend generated almost $19,000 in revenue, plus the $5,000 collected from the first month. And mind you, this was achieved in just 30 days. And we got states like Massachusetts. So these are the results of Sparkling Emerald in Massachusetts. We spent $1,100 in ads and booked 15 cleans. And $12,200 was the revenue that was added in 45 days. So $9,120 is how much clients are going to pay during that year. So this business tends to keep customers for 12 months. And as you can see here in the total new monthly recurring revenue, he closed $760. He collected $2,085 and still have $995 to collect. So total revenue added for that business for the year was $12,200 in the first 45 days. And we got small cities like Sacramento. So we helped Jen from Meticulosity Cleaning. She got 194 leads in 4 months. So from February 1st to May 31st. And I want to add a little note here. We had to stop ads for 3 weeks because of how much volume was coming in. And I won't tell you how much she made from this. I'll just show you. So these are screenshots of our conversation, or my conversation with Jen, back when we didn't have any sales agents and me alongside her were taking the calls. So we got Colleen, $420 first clean and $180 once a month. We got Nina, $400 to start and $120 every other week. We got Cherie, $400 and then $120 every other week. We got Diane for $300 and then she will decide on follow-up service. We got Courtney for $300 and probably another $300. We got Tiffany with 3 properties in the same zip code, $150, $225, and $450. We got Sylvia for $200. We got Beverly for $300. We got Wes for $200. We got Karen for $500. We got Diana for $180 every month. And I could keep on going and show you how much she made from this. You can pause and read for yourself. She added $4,000 to her monthly recurring revenue, and her average stay is 24 months. I don't know how she did it, but her average stay was 2 years, which means she added $96,000 in lifetime value, meaning that's how much people are going to be paying her during those 2 years, which is almost $50,000 to her yearly revenue in just 4 months. In fact, this system is so reliable that it even worked in a different country. So we worked with Elite Cleaning from Montreal and doubled their revenue in 9 weeks. He got 254 leads in 9 weeks. So we started on November 18th. This is a screenshot from Jobber. You can see November 18th, there is a clear bump from the week of November 18th to the week of November 24th. And in just 9 weeks, we were able to almost double his business from $4,000 to $7,000. And here's a little testimonial from the owner. So YC Word Lab has been amazing for my business. Use them for my cleaning company called Elite Cleaning, and their marketing strategies brought in a lot of clients. You can pause and read the rest. And here's the thing. You could see the same growth in your cleaning business. And you want to know why I say that so confidently? It's because our average cleaning business that works with us adds $800 in monthly recurring revenue in their first 30 days working with us. So 3 to 4 months from now, instead of asking questions like, how do I get more cleaning jobs? You could be asking, how do I hire more cleaners fast? So think about the Booked Fully system like this. Most cleaning businesses already have water pouring into their bucket. Those are the leads from Google, Angie, Thumbtack, and referrals. But the problem is you pour water in and it leaks out in forms of leads ghosting. I'll call you back in a week. I'm sure you've heard some of those. It's too expensive, cancellations, and that's where we come in. We're like that super tape you've seen on TV. We seal every hole. So instead of leaking, leads ghosting, too expensive, I'll call you back, cancellations, the water fills your bucket and stays there. But that's not all. Once your bucket stops leaking, We make it bigger. Because if you want to grow, you can't just patch holes. You need a bucket that can hold more water. And that's where our lead generation kicks in. So pour in more water into your now stronger bucket. And if your bucket was empty to begin with, don't worry. We'll build a brand new one for you. Bigger, stronger, shinier. So, now that you know that the Booked Fully system can generate 100 plus qualified leads exclusive every month, convert those leads into cleaning jobs in your schedule without calling them or having someone or hiring someone to do so, convert your one times into recurring customers without discounting your prices or changing markets. Would you at least consider giving it a look? So, if you want to know how the Booked Fully system can be applied inside of your cleaning business, just book a free strategy call below. We'll take a deep dive into your cleaning business and spot the bottlenecks and provide you with solutions for free. The reason why I want to do that is because we have a lot of conversation with cleaning business owners and we realize with them that their bottleneck isn't getting more customers or isn't converting more one times into recurring, but it's something else. It's cleaners, it's the way they do things, it's many other things that we can discuss inside of the call. So best time to book it is right now, because if you do, you will have the first movers advantage. This is something that cleaning businesses and the agencies helping them are still not aware of. The approach that we use is still unknown to a lot of cleaning businesses and the agencies helping them. It's something that I had to develop, spending more than $8,000 and taking fragments, bits and pieces from multiple other industries and multiple way of doing things and combining them into one thing that has consistently shown to deliver results. And until now, I haven't found anybody else that's using it. So the best time is right now, because you're going to get the first movers advantage. So you book the call. Worst case is getting more customers, and getting more recurring customers is not really your bottleneck, and you go about solving the right problem after that. Best case is we find that it is exactly what you need, and in the next 30 days, you get 20 new cleaning jobs risk-free. So go down below, pick a time that works best for you, and let's make it happen. Hey guys, real quick. So I have a lot of conversation with residential cleaning business owners, and they tend to have pretty much the same questions. So the same questions tend to repeat themselves over the calls. And I wanted to make an extension of the video answering these questions for you before the call so we can clear the air a little bit. So these questions are kind of separated into 4 buckets. We have the first bucket is, what am I exactly getting? The second thing is, how likely am I to get the thing that you're promising me? The third one is, how long will it take to get it? And the fourth one is, what type of effort, how much effort do I need to exert to get that thing? So let's go one by one. Let's start with the first one. What am I really getting? So it's a done for you system that is implemented inside of your business. What I mean by that is we are going to come and install it inside of your business. What this system really does is it does everything from lead generation all the way up to converting one times into recurring customers. And with this system, what you can expect to get in the next 30 days is at least 20 booked appointments. And that is just the base of everything, because we still need to figure out pricing. So how much are you going to price? Are you underpriced? Are you overpriced? Is your price exactly the same but kind of needs some tweaks? Because we need to figure out also what we call the attraction offers. So what offers can we create with you? So I'm talking offers that work for your business, not just something that we come and say, hey, do this thing. Something that you actually can do that's going to bring in as many people as possible. Then once we do that, we also got to figure out, well, how does your service work? So what are the things that you provide? What does your deep clean have? What does your regular clean have? What does your move in, move out clean have? For those people, how do we get them to be interested in what we have compared to the deep clean? So all those things, we talk about them and we prepare them with you so that you have a system that consistently gets you those 20 bookings and even builds the base to get you even more than that. And when it comes to the sales agent, I have a lot of cleaning businesses say, well, I already have a virtual assistant that does the admin work. Will this new sales agent have to do anything like that, or will I have to replace her? Or do they have to work with each other? Well, thing is, you could either replace them, or because the sales agent can already do everything, or you can have them work together. So even if you already have a VA that's taking the calls, it's not going to be enough, because you need someone that knows how to sell. So a lot of businesses are already getting leads, and I mean, they don't know how to get a hold of them. But even when they do get a hold of them, they don't know how to talk. They're just order takers. They just say, oh, we charge $200. Would you like to do it? And they say, oh, I got to think about it. And it's like, okay, think about it. And we don't do any of that. We teach them how to handle the conversation, how to not be order takers, how to be salespeople, how to sell them without sounding slimy at all. You get the, I need to think about it and I need to speak to my husband and give me some time, send me an email. Maria down the street can do it for $25. How come I need to pay you guys 55? My neighbor does it for 170. Why is it 320 with you? All those things. There are things that we hear as well, but we know how to go around them. You need someone that knows how to sell. Now, the choice is going to be yours. It's either you can train, you can have us train your VA and train on how to sell, but we kind of have to give you our assessment so we can tell you, or we will tell you, if she or he are good to be trained. Some people just don't have it in them, or for some people, it's going to take months to teach them how to sell. So if you already have a VA that's doing the admin stuff, you can keep her there. You can keep her, you can keep him there to do your stuff, and we can bring in the sales agent. That's for what am I getting and what is it exactly you're promising me. Now, the second bucket is, well, how likely is it that I'm going to get what you're promising me? So our service is a pay per result basis, which means that if you do not get the 20 appointments that we promise you per month, you will not pay. So we are incentivized to get you those. And also, that's how confident we are in our ability to do so. So worst case, if we work together and we don't get you the 20 appointments within the first 30 days, well, you just, no money comes out of your pocket. And let's say you only got 10 appointments or you got 15 appointments. Well, we are going to continue to work with you until you get the 20 cleaning jobs, because that's how confident we are. And I mean, a level above that of certainty and like risk reversal, I have never heard of. So that's how confident we are. And that's how likely it is for you to get those results. Now, third bucket is, well, how long is it going to take for me to get those results? So onboarding takes usually between 3 to 7 days, depending on what are exactly the initial setups that your cleaning business has. So some people already have some CRMs that they're using. Some people are already running ads. Some people, it really depends on what are the initial setups that are going to be there when we are going to walk in. But basically, it usually takes between 3 to 7 days to get it set up. 7 is the max. That's how long it would take. Then once we launch the ads, you should be seeing cleaning jobs coming in the same week. How much effort do I need to exert in order to get that? Well, the whole point of this is to have you do no effort at all. So I would be lying if I say that you will do nothing and it will do everything. Not really like that. There will be some communication there. We will have to set something straight. Like, let's say some client is asking for something that we never got from you through the onboarding form. So there is a form to fill to get in. But let's say they ask for something that we have no clue about. Well, then we're going to have some type of communication to ask you what we should say or what we should do in that situation. And that's pretty much it. That would be the only thing you would do. Also, besides providing us with some images and some videos of the things that you do to present your brand in the most accurate way possible. So, cleaning business owners, I hope I answered your questions. Now, of course, I know that I missed a few and that there are some specific things that you want me to cover. These questions that I answered right now are the frequently asked questions that I tried to cover. And that's what the strategy call is about. I mean, besides taking a deep dive into your cleaning business, we'll also be there to answer any questions that you have. And if you haven't booked your free strategy call, right now is the time. Just go down below, pick a time that works for you. Make sure you are in a calm environment because we will be discussing some pretty important stuff. And I'm also going to need your full attention there. So book a time that works for you and see you soon.